talk about Joshgiddey. And I mean, how y'all feeling about the situation? It's a little awkward to me. It's
Yeah.
it's a little different. I'm not gonna call him out, but it's a lot to talk about because allegedly she was 15, he was what, 20, 18.
So she was 15. Like we
That-
know for sure her age was 15.
That's what they said. I don't know.
Okay, so this is what I'll say, especially when it comes to something as sensitive to this. We don't know all sides as far as evidence wise, because I've seen other things and I've seen other things. So I don't truly know if it's real or not, especially because he's already been told not to say anything from his people, for his team. So we don't really know his perspective either. But if it is true, that's just disgusting. But we don't know if it's true, and that's the thing. Like, I don't really know how to feel. I'm not really on either side because I like to have all the facts before we just jump to conclusions. Because you know, social media, as soon as they bite on one thing, it's over. Like, they're gonna jump to the complete most negative thing ever. So I don't really know, but all I do know is he was told not to say anything about the matter. I saw some posts that she was the age of consent already, and I saw some other posts that her family didn't even want to go to the authorities. I guess because Joshgiddey got money. I mean, he's in the NBA. If y'all don't know who Joshgiddey is, he plays for the OKC Thunder, by the way. But I've seen a whole bunch of different things, and like I said, we really don't know his side of it because he's not been saying anything. But the one funny thing that was like, they was like, why is this man still practicing? Like, why is he still practicing and playing? Like, as something as like sensitive as this, why is this man still on the court? But I mean, I don't know. We don't know behind closed doors, and I guess we just gotta find. Yeah, you might be right, but look, that's a whole different story. But you might be right about that because if it was a brother, let's keep it honest. If it was a brother, that man would probably been kicked off the team off rip.
It would have been.
Also, already contract gone. He in prison somewhere.
Yeah, he would have been locked up
like that.
and still proven innocent.
And we've seen these situations before. And even if he didn't go to prison, let's just say hypothetically, let's bring the scenario down. He's definitely not playing, and he's definitely not practicing. They're not going to let him into the game while the other team is playing. Like, it's going to be that serious. And we've seen this before, but you know, we're not going to get into that. But you know, as TYS podcast, we're going to always keep it real, and that's the real. But
get that Ja Morant treatment. Suspended 25 games, might even find you about $10 million. But might be gonna put it back in your pocket because we Joshgiddey. You know they like them Australian boys. He clearly like those little girls. Joshgiddey's different. He's a different breed. Allegedly my ass. All this come out now with the news of a 15, 16. I don't care what the state legal consent is. You a freak. You nasty. Stay away from children. You 21 years of age, my boy. If she really 15 and you 21, I know he's 21, but if she really 15, lock him up. Don't let him out. I don't want to use the word pedo yet because there's no evidence. But I'm close to using the word pedo. This is real true. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Put down the guns. Put down the guns.
We're not doing that.
Word right
like,
there is crazy.
Because if that was a dude, if that was a black man, like Don said, like just be real. If he's black, he's incarcerated until proven innocent.
Tim said.
Oh yeah, Tim said it too. So, bro, if it was one of us incarcerated to proven innocent, bro, and which probably will never happen. But the point I'm trying to make is, again, I don't want to call dude a pedo, but the first thing came to my head is a pedo. When I think of a 15-year-old and a 21-year-old, I think of pedo. So
now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm not supporting him in any way. Like I said, I don't know anything about this mostly. What if it's a lie? What if it's a money grab?
Oh, if it's a money grab, her parents need to be locked up because they can't lock her up if she's really 15, 16.
Just saying, we've seen these situations before. It happens both ways, especially when it comes to ball players.
That is true.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying in this situation it is. So please don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying. What if it is hypothetically?
Okay,
that's a good question because how did they start talking? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I mean, they do have footage, unless it's doctored or edited, of them together, like in a picture, a selfie or something. I think it was Snapchat. I don't know, but I mean, he has to know her. We know that. Right. He knows her, but do we really know what's really going on? Do we know the consent of law? Do we know where she's from? Y'all may know that. We could look that up, but I don't know that off.
So can we get back to the fact that in some states, the country, redneck state that we live in now, is consent rate.
Consent age 15 to 16.
15 to 6. That's wild. You really
Georgia is 16 years old.
So we're gonna know the fact that this state is 15 to 16. We really got grown men out here at the age of 20, 30 waiting on little kids to hit 18. They're waiting till these kids turn 18 to groom them.
Now let me say something real quick. Let me say something. Oh, go ahead, Tim. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say I've been told y'all this shit was coming. That's all I wanted to say.
What did you say was coming? I'm confused. Hold on. What did you say was coming?
Stuff. The consent age, all that.
All right, now look. Maybe not in the United States. We got a whole different law and system. But over there in the West, they can court these 15, especially with the arranged marriages. They can court the 15, 14, 16-year-olds. And they already have husbands that be way older than that. How are we feeling about that?
That's still weird. I don't give a damn where you from, what you about, what you rep. It's weird.
Our word just doesn't mean anything to them. The most we can say is we don't care.
What you mean? Like, elaborate.
Like, you think? I mean, we can't. I mean, it'll be kind of dumb to start a whole war about it.
I mean, no, yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying, first of all, just what I'm going to say, I agree with y'all. I don't think any grown man should be courting any young teenager, whatever ages. I don't think that at all. But this is what I will say. We are in the United States as well, and we have different laws in other countries, especially out in the West, where this is a norm for them. So it's like, it's easier for us. That's why I asked y'all how y'all feel about it. It's easier for us to feel like that because that's what we grown up. We grown up feeling like that because that's what the law was. Like, that has been embedded in our heads. It's a society, but their society is completely different, and their culture. That's a cultural thing for them too. So it's like, to us, that's why we feel like that, because if you go over there, that would not be weird to them. And I'm just being real. I'm being that middleman that's like, that's just the facts.
I'm not feeling that one. I get what you're saying, the culture thing and all that, but I'm just not feeling.
There's no way.
I'm 28. I'm just keeping it real. I'm 28. There's no way in the hell, me being 28, I'm even indulging in conversation with a 15-year-old. Whether I'm in the United States or in Europe somewhere.
But you can't say that. Weird. But you can't say that because you've only lived in the United States and you've grown up here learning one way of life. If you were introduced to another way of life, you can't sit here and say that you wouldn't. Nah,
because I feel like I guarantee it's possibly other people in those, like,
Western Europe,
sure. Whatever countries. The fact I know for a fact, people our age that ain't doing none of that. They're not
true,
young girls, none of that. So I feel
we are in a whole different modern time. So I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I feel like if I was there, it would still be the same mindset I got now. I don't think I would be anywhere near just the 15, 16, 17. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even my age now, with me obviously 18 over here being legal, if I was single and all that, I'm not messing with an 18-year-old. I can't. I'm 28. That's a 10-year gap difference. I can't do something like that.
Right. I agree.
So it's just, I don't know, bro. It's the whole situation is weird to me. I hope he's innocent because who want to lose their career and all this? But it's not looking too good, my man. The fact
it never looks good when you have accusations like this, especially for a man.
Also, let me say this right quick.
Individual, if you're okay with any of this, like.
What you mean, individual, huh?
You're a sick person if you think it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Let me say,
keep it real, bro.
But that religion about getting your child courted off is dumb. It's completely retarded. But there's no. I'm gonna cuss this time. There's no way I would do that to my child.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for I get it, and I'm not saying in any shape that I agree with it. I don't. I'm on the same side as y'all. I wouldn't even think about doing that either, or let my children do it. But the culture over there does it. So for them, that's the norm. I'm just giving y'all facts. That's all I'm saying.
That's not normal. I'm letting them know now.
That is normal. That opinion. This is the opinion. That's their culture. Life is subjective. That is normal to them. That's what I'm saying.
Let's try to wrap this conversation. I got one more thing to say about Joshgiddey. Not just Joshgiddey. Ball players, any professional athlete. You niggas are some of the dumbest people on this earth.
Okay,
professional athletes are some of the stupidest people on this earth. Listen to me. If Von Miller in trouble right now for beating on a woman, you got all that money. You gonna beat a woman? Joshgiddey got in. And Josh Giddey in trouble, right? Supposedly in trouble right
now.
Didn't
he already have something going on too? Like in the back in the day, didn't something already happen?
Yeah.
Professional sports players are some of the dumbest people on this earth. They are
power
so
trip.
stupid.
It's that power trip. It's that power trip. When you get that money, you just think you above all. I'm just being real.
The steroids.
Raising your hand at a female with all that money. Why? You got too much to lose at that point. You got to be dumb. Not just him, but in general.
You could have
I mean, bro, like it's a whole bunch of things that come on. I mean, Deshaun Watson, like all this stuff that has came up, stuff like this happens, but sometimes it just looks like, how did it come up out of nowhere now? Like, why was it just now that this is starting to be talked about? That's why I always feel weird about having these conversations, because it's like, how did this just decide to come up now?
I feel like a lot of these dudes do be getting set up though.
I feel like some of them get set up too. Now, I'm not saying the same for Joshgiddey, but I'm just saying. Sometimes I feel like that.
That's a no-go. Because he probably found out her real age and was like, cool.
It's crazy as hell. I can't even imagine. I really can't.
I could imagine. Huh? But yeah, I'm 15. You know, babe, that's kind of fine with me. You know,
that's quite all right. That's quite all right.
I like it.
Bro, that's insane. I just can't do that, bro. I really can't.
Just look at him. Doesn't he look like it? He look like he goes after
younger. We can't say that, bro.
He just look like a pretty boy.
What does that mean?
Like one of them dudes that's uptight and all about looks and like I guess that's proper terminology, pretty boy. I don't know. I just know he like one of them guys that just it's all about the looks and the character. I don't know. It's something like that, but